The Open Media Foundation is a not-for-profit organization. We provide communications services, education, and tools to individuals, nonprofits, and governments. We believe that social conversations drive social values, and we want to make sure that everyone has a chance to participate in a new kind of media conversation.
We knew that technology was absolutely key, absolutely critical in terms of that communication tool, but we didn't know exactly how to go about it.
In nonprofit, we all know we're trying to do more with less all the time. But you simply can't cut corners if you want to cut through the marketplace. You have to have good messaging, good digital tools to convey your mission to your audience.
The days of pamphlets and those things are really gone.
You can talk about a program all day long. You can talk about how cool it is that a kid is learning in a blended learning lab, and that means nothing to anyone. If you can pull back the curtain and show someone what a blended learning classroom looks like, which in reality means integrating technology and digital learning platforms, all of a sudden blended learning makes sense. And it is something you want to know more about. It's something you want to invest in.
That I actually want to learn this.
Truly, Open Media Foundation is a resource to this entire community and puts within reason the things that we all need to do to fulfill our mission.
Wow, there's this organization, Open Media Foundation, that has a passion about communications and using contemporary tools to communicate the passions we have. I didn't have to know the ins and outs of all the technology. It was more about understanding our community, and Open Media kind of turned that very quickly into a real powerful tool to connect with them differently. So it was awesome. It was an amazing experience.
The Open Media Foundation has been absolutely incredible to work with. I think the creativity, the level of creativity and the level of commitment to the project has exceeded anything else I've experienced. And the result has been phenomenally more impactful. People came to us and said, I understood that you were saying this after-school program was really important and it gave kids dinner, but I watched those kids talk about what it's like to go home with an empty stomach.
Your stomach might be growling.
And now I understand.
When there's not enough food at home, I wait until school starts so I can go get breakfast.
And people are still talking about it. A year and a half later, they're still talking about that video.
It's not just a website, it's a communication and outreach tool that we hope can really create a dialogue with each other and with the community, and it's provided us the platform to do that.
All right, cool. For people who want to do it themselves, we offer classes like field and studio production, animation, graphics, and video editing, and tools like high-end equipment, facilities, web and TV distribution via Denver Open Media, so people have the tools they need to spread their own media.
My name is Erin Preston.
My name's Eastman, and I'm a local filmmaker.
And I have a video production company called EMP Images. And I'm also the co-founder of Picture Me Here with two other women, Bridget McCullough and Lauren Dorn.
When I first started working on Bay of All Saints, I wasn't a filmmaker. Open Media Foundation was actually my first formal training in the filmmaking arts, and it's actually, to date, the only formal training I've ever had.
I took the field production class and the editing class, and then I was like full on. I'm gonna do this. This is great. I can do it.
The film takes place in a shanty town in Brazil, and I was actually living down there working with kids at the time. When I heard that the government had plans to demolish this shanty town and displace the people, I just picked up a camera and started shooting.
Knowing that this resource was here allowed me to really dive in and go to places I've never been with a camera and feel like I could really tell someone's story. Then I started doing a lot of videos with immigrants and refugees. And we started this program where we teach photography to refugees, and we give them that platform to tell their story and to feel like they're being heard. Having access to a camera, it transforms lives.
I needed partnership, I needed advice on how to go about this project. And I got a big piece of that at the Open Media Foundation course. We had our world premiere in competition at South by Southwest. We won the audience award there, and then we've gone on to 30 or more festivals internationally.
I'm really thankful that Denver Open Media existed and that I was able to take those classes so easily and affordably, and here I am with my own video production company 4 years later.
That I'm pleased.
When I first came here, I kind of expected this to be an opportunity for me to, get on TV and show my friends hey, watch my show on Channel 56. And pretty quickly I realized that the work that we do here isn't about being seen, getting applause. There's too much of that attitude in society already of what can I do to get the most attention, the most applause? And what I've really come to respect about, Denver Open Media and Spotlight on Students is that this is a place where we really value the process.
Hey guys, I'm here with SOS.
And that's why I keep coming. No matter who's watching, I feel empowered.
I got myself into a lot of trouble when I was a kid because I grew up in a communist country. I wasn't able to express myself, and I made it up that if I express myself, it's gonna hurt. I had this dream that I'm going to make friends all over the world, and I'm going to interview very interesting people about how they're changing their lives by living their passion. I've been working on this for the last 10 years, and I have spoken to commercial television networks out there, and they're not interested in our message. The amount of equipment and the amount of technology that Open Media Foundation has, I couldn't possibly fund that myself. So the impact of doing your passion, I believe, is that I'm free. And freedom, I can't think of anything more important in the world than to have freedom.
3, 2, 1.
Today we were hosting a workshop for this program called Bold Leaders.
At Open Media Generation, we really value not only learning things, but then being able to teach that to others. So we have the Bold Leaders come in, the Boys and Girls Club and Girl Scout troops, and we give them these trainings about how to run a studio show.
Use camera 3.
The youth group that produces a monthly show called Spotlight on Students actually leads this workshop.
I think when you get kids in front of the camera, there's something about it that just changes. They become a more powerful person.
My name is Chelsea Lagarde, and I'm from Grenada.
My name is Sif. I'm from Suriname.
Your voice is one of the most precious human resources that anybody has, and this activity gets you to expose your voice. So this is really a good way to help us enhance our voice and know that we have a voice so that we could use it in society.
This is actually a dream of me, and it's finally coming true, so it's really nice.
Everyone can tell their story and feel like they're being heard and put it out into the world. I mean, that's very important.
With Denver Open Media, they put the power of this media into the hands of anybody who has an interest in learning how to share their voice.